Here are the 8 credit tips that you need to know when you're buying your first house. The first is to make all your payments on time. The second is to keep your credit utilization low. The third is to strive for a long credit history. The fourth is to keep a diverse mix of credit. The fifth is to spread out credit card applications. The sixth is to take advantage of the 30-day pre-approval window. And the seventh is to take advantage of alternate credit data. The eighth is to check your credit report for any errors. The first and most important is to make all of your payments on time. This accounts for 35% of your total credit score. Making on-time payments shows the lender that you're trustworthy and a responsible borrower. They're going to be more inclined to lend you more money as you make your payments on time. To ensure that you stay on top of your payments, I recommend setting up auto pay on any credit card bills, mortgages, car loans, any payment that you have that you can set it up. Recommend doing it. It's important to note that missing even one payment can severely impact your credit score. There are things such as 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day lates. Even one 30-day late will have an impact in a negative way on your credit score. The second tip is to keep your credit utilization low. For example, if you have 5 credit cards and the total limit on those credit cards are $20,000 and you're carrying a balance of $2,000, your credit utilization would be 10%. $2,000 divided by $20,000. It's recommended that you keep your utilization at or below 30%, with the lower the better. The higher your credit utilization, the riskier it is to lenders. This is because they think you're more reliant on debt to fund your lifestyle. A higher credit utilization will have a negative impact on your credit score. If you can lower your credit utilization, it'll have a very quick impact on improving your credit score. The third tip is to strive for a long credit history. Creditors want to know that you have a long and established history of making payments on time. It's safe to say that the longer your credit history, the better impact it has on your credit score. Your credit history makes up for 15% of your total credit score. And the longer your history, the more proof you can show lenders that you're making payments on time and that you're a reliable borrower. The fourth tip is to keep a diverse mix of credit. Now, this makes up 10% of your total credit score. It's recommended to have revolving debt, such as credit cards, installment loans, such as student loans or car payments, and then you can even have something like a mortgage payment or a home equity line of credit payment. Having a wide variety of different payments shows lenders and creditors that you're able to manage different types of loans, and it gives them a better snapshot of your finances. The fifth tip is to spread out your credit card applications. New credit, as this is considered, makes up 10% of your total credit score. It's recommended that you only apply for credit cards that you need and that you're going to use. Now, if you don't have any credit cards right now, I 100% recommend you go out and start with getting 1 or 2, whether it's a Citi Double Cashback card or a Discover card. It's recommended that you have credit cards, but once you have a couple that you're using, you don't want to go and open 3 or 4 more. It might be tempting to use those cards, and creditors are going to wonder if you're opening up multiple cards in a short time period, why you need that money. So it might look like you're more reliant on debt. The sixth tip is take advantage of the 30-day pre-approval window. When you're shopping for cars and mortgages, lenders know that you're going to shop around. You're going to go to different lenders to get quotes from each of them. Any inquiry in that 30-day period only counts as one inquiry on your credit report. We advise our clients to do any shopping within that 30-day window. The seventh tip is take advantage of alternative credit data. The Credit Bureau Experian will allow you to get credit for any on-time payments you make for utility accounts and internet accounts. This is one way to improve your score if you don't have a credit history. If you're a renter, you can even ask your landlord if they'd be open to reporting your rental payments to the credit bureaus. This could help you boost your score and is 100% helpful if you don't have a long history of credit because of your age. The eighth and final tip is to check your credit report for any errors. If there's errors on your credit report, they can negatively impact you. Some common errors include having an account listed multiple times, the wrong balance on certain accounts, or even the wrong status on some of your accounts. You can request a free credit report each year from each of the bureaus. You can then review that credit report to make sure that there's no errors or mistakes. If you see something wrong on your credit report, you can reach out to that bureau and dispute to have it removed or corrected. Those are the 8 tips, and it's important to know if you've had damaged credit in the past, the good news is that you can always repair it. Over time, you can dispute errors, you can pay down debt, you can open new lines of credit, make on-time payments, and avoid opening too many accounts at once. All of those things will help boost your score and get you on the path to buying your next car or home.